This is Mohawk 1, come in, over. Hey, how you doing, T-Dog 6? So, what's the mission for today, man?
Clear! We're clear!
Today, it's a beautiful day. This day reminds me of my Alive Day, October 9th, 2010. It was the most beautiful day the entire time that I was in Afghanistan. I led a small recon team with a couple snipers. We pushed into an area where we'd taken heavy losses from other infantry companies. I wanted to eliminate the threat. I remember looking to my 1 o'clock and I saw about 5, 6 Taliban. That day was the day I stepped on an IED.
Remember the way we used to feel before we were made from steel. We will take the field again, an army of 1,000 men.
Hunting was like a religion in my family, and those mountains meant the world to us. Makes you come out here and place of peace and enjoy this beautiful land that we were born on. After I got injured, it was like a reality check, like, could this ever happen again?
There's nothing more you can do.
In the beginning, when he first got injured, he started the process of prosthetics, but we never really got the support and help that we needed.
So run if you want to.
Every day, it was just frustrating. It was kind of just that process of, here's your long legs, figure it out, and that didn't work for us. 2 years later, he had grown so comfortable with using the wheelchair, we put him aside and we didn't focus on him.
He's pretty much given up on walking. Everywhere that he's been in the past, he's been let down. His socket's hurt, he can't continue more than about 3 weeks, and it's extremely devastating. He's not able to walk up on a stalk. He's got some of his best friends driving him around to get places, people throwing him on their backs, getting him into a spot. I really felt like we could do a lot of good, making a socket that fit a lot better for him. The biggest thing with JD, he has a beautiful wife and a beautiful young daughter. Him telling me that his daughter's never been able to see him stand up just kind of broke my heart. Hi Ashley, I'm Steve.
Hi.
My ultimate goal for this week is JD will stand up on his prosthetics and walk over to his wife and daughter and give them a hug. Nice.
I'm ready. I've always been interested in like blacksmith work and knife making, being able to make your own tools and just living off the land. So about a year ago, I got asked to come out to the House Brothers place for a knife seminar and get taught how to make knives like they did back in the colonial days, you know, when we were fighting in the Revolutionary War. It just kind of became an addiction for me, and so I'm gonna forge this knife for my sheep hunt up in Alaska and be the blade I carry with me.
As I march through the valley of the shadow of death, I can hear my heart beating.
There's something about sitting there and you see the blade turn bright orange and you're thinking of everything that's made you angry and you're pounding it and the flakes of the steel are coming off, and it's just super therapeutic. Looking at this sheep hunt, I know I have wall after wall of challenges. I gotta hope my legs ain't shrinking while I'm hiking up these mountains trying to get these sheep. So I gotta condition myself so much before we go there, try to get myself to a nice stable weight position. This is the hardest thing I've ever done in my entire life, and the fact that I get to do it, it's an honor. That's basically what we got so far.
I'm a little nervous right now. Finally decided I'm gonna try to walk again. I'm hopeful, but I haven't met a prosthetist yet that has made me comfortable sockets that I could walk in. Don't know what the results are gonna be. So I'm packing up, getting ready to get on an airplane and head to Wichita, Kansas to meet my buddy Steve Peoples and see if we can get me walking again.
He should have landed 3 minutes ago, but it's delayed. It's actually just looped around over the top. It's gonna be coming, there it's landing right behind us. Matt Amos first told me about JD 2 years ago and how much he wanted him to come here and give us a chance at getting him walking.
Good to see you.
Good to see you too. I slept like a baby on the airplane.
Thankfully, he's finally here, you know, because I know personally what it's like to be let down with prosthetics, and if you're not seeing results, I mean, you got to find somebody that can do it.
Wounded Warrior Outdoors, they were like, we're gonna do it. They see how powerful this hunt's gonna be, and I got a lot of work ahead of me, and I got to get myself in tip-top shape. I got to master walking in prosthetic legs on uneven terrain, and so basically I'm adapting and overcoming on this thing.
One of the things that Wounded Warrior Outdoors does better than anything is they get these young men and women on hunts around their brothers and sisters. They have success on these hunts, and then they give them another mission. They go home and work towards that goal, and then they get to do it again. It's been the neatest thing I've ever seen in my life, outside of my kids being born, you know.
Sitting there with Shane Pallister, Wounded Warrior Outdoors and Adventures Enabled, he brought up doing a sheep hunt. I've never really ever liked backing down from challenges, and I started thinking in my head, if I can hike these mountains and hunt stone sheep, that's gonna benefit me so much more when I'm at my home, hanging out with my daughter, getting rid of the wheelchair. This is the next chapter in my life, and I'm gonna give it everything I got.
So this is kind of that liner. It's super long starting off. The bottom part's real sticky, so it's gonna stay in place. Big thing is no air. JD's injuries, he's got pretty good spurring as well as scarring. He's got a little bit of adhesion on the bottom of his leg. I've got to be real careful making sure that he's able to walk, get around all day without having the skin break down. This looks perfect, man.
Feels really good.
I think I'll take some measurements. I'm gonna get you casted. I mean, I want to have sockets on you on both this evening, just to see where we are. But yeah, I'm happy with the way that looks. So one of my biggest fears was that we wouldn't be able to get him in sockets and get him comfortable.
They got to be a nice tight fit, because if my legs start shrinking in diameter, I start bottoming out in the bottom of my sockets, which makes it extremely painful.
That is freaking awesome. For just getting off an airplane, getting here, I mean, they're on it today. It's freaking amazing. Sockets already coming out. I already have comfortable liners on that I'm game changers for sure. I'm just excited. I just want to stand up.
Nice and slow. Dude, that looks pretty dang good.
Feels really good.
So if you're standing on that thing, does that feel like your first set of legs would work?
Yeah, I'd walk a mile on these things right now.
Pretty dang close, but I'm a little tight, about 6 inches up. Good news is this looks a lot better than I was hoping it would.
Oh, it already feels way better than any socket I ever wore. Right off the bat, and they were perfect fit. Steve says he gets lucky, but he's actually just a master at doing this. Thanks again, Steve.
Dude, this is fun. The thing I like most about this whole experience is knowing that JD is going to be getting back in shape and getting back to a healthy outdoor lifestyle.
I can't thank you guys enough for letting me come down here for this. I promise I won't let you down.
Just kind of march back and forth.
My right leg is seriously money. I could like dance on this thing right now.
We're off to a good start.
Oh yeah.
Got heat treated, got a few finishing touches. Not too much longer this knife. We have a good hunt knife for this sheep hunt.
What a day today. I'll get some good rest tonight and I'll be 100% tomorrow.
You're gonna sleep like a rock tonight.
Yeah, got some fishing to look forward to. Day 2.
It's gonna be awesome. I hope he doesn't bitch out. His daughter just saw him stand up for the first time.
I feel like I'm back in Ranger School again.